than I did. A little bit of luck never hurt anyone, did it? Yeah, the safety car was really helpful for me. He's a promising young driver with a lot of talent. He'll come good.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Hello, welcome back to the F1 2021 Breaking Point series, and today we're going into Chapter 12, 2 months after the end of Chapter 11. In Chapter 12, it brings us to the Belgian Grand Prix. Without any further ado, let's get into it.
Casper,
What's going on?
we need to clear something up. Take a seat.
Clear what up?
Aiden thinks it's his fault that you're retiring.
I'm sorry, Casper. I do respect you. Quite a lot, in fact. And I don't want you to retire. I didn't mean the things that I said. And I want you to know that if you're retiring because of me, I'll...
Will you tell him? This anxiety, it's no good for his performance.
I'm not retiring because of you.
Everyone says...
I'm not retiring because of you. Can I go now?
No. You're going to give him 2 minutes of your time.
Well, Brian, what am I? His therapist?
2 minutes, Casper. That's all.
Everyone says...
Everyone's an idiot. Look, I'm not retiring because of you. I told Brian after Zandvoort. I'm sorry you found out the way you did.
It's tough.
Yeah, can be.
The press. Social media. I don't know. How'd you deal with it all?
Listen. There's only a handful of us in the whole world who get to do what we do.
Yeah.
A handful. You deal with it by never forgetting how lucky you are to be here. Understand? Never forget.
Hey, Casper,
Yeah?
do you ever forget?
Sometimes. Sometimes we all do.
The stage is set and the curtain is rising for another Formula One Grand Prix. We're expecting close fights up and down the field today, so hold on tight, we're moments away from lights out.
I know what you can do, don't let me down.
So the race begins with the standing start, and my objective is to finish the race in the top 5. So heading into turn 1, a quick maneuver into the inside line, which is a daring move I might say, and after turn 1, I'm already in P8. Overtake button on and heading to the famous Redillon El Rouge. Turn 8, almost had a collision with Ricardo. In turn 10, I stick to the outside, trying to make the overtake move, trying to find the best grip, and I overtook Ricardo. And I'm currently in P7. trying to stay behind Leclerc to get a slipstream after turn 16. In turn 18, I saw the gap and I totally went for it. Phew, what a gnarly pass, as you can see my reaction there. I'm totally surprised I made that move without any collision. Almost ran out of breath right there.
We're expecting rain in a couple of laps, Casper. Repeat, rain is forecast.
Well, the rain is coming. Things are going to get worse from here on, I guess. So now I'm currently in P6 and I'm trying to catch up with Lando Pace, whom currently in P5. As you can see, the rain starts to fall, and I will be starting to lose grip from now on, so I need to be careful with the throttle input. Overtake button on, trying to close the gap. Well, no one wants to get into the pit yet.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
Alright, I guess I'm going to the pit for the inter tire after this lap, since the rain isn't so bad. I had DRS on and overtake button on.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
In turn 10, I brake too late and my car is sliding off the track. The track is wet right now and I made a recovery there, but I'm going to prepare to lose a place soon. And Leclerc make a move down to turn 12, and I lost a place in P7 again.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
The track is slippery right now, and I'm having a couple of aquaplaning throughout this lap.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
So the DRS is disabled from now on due to the rain. Down to turn 19 and 20 and heading to the pit lane to change to inter tires.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So after exit the pit lane, my position drops to P12, which means some drivers haven't pit yet, and I'm going to undercut them.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Run slightly wide in turn 10. The track is still slippery, although I changed to inter tires. Stay behind Leclerc, and in turn 12 I overtook Latifi in P11.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Turn 16, I stick to the inside and overtook Leclerc. Stick to the inside again and have a slight contact with Lando. Down towards turn 19, I stick to the inside and Leclerc had a slight contact with me and I overtook Giovinazzi. Turn 20, I was sliding through the track. Down the inside, Leclerc overtook me. And towards the turn 1, stick to the inside, had a little bit of lockup and gained back my position in P6. Well, seems like the rain is getting heavier by this point. After the slow climb towards turn 5, overtake button on and stick to the right side to defend my position. A lot of aquaplaning in these few turns. Now I'm trying to catch up with Lando in front to snatch the P5.
The cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
So the rain is definitely getting heavier and some of the driver has picked for full wet tire.
Aiden is coming in for his stop. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Almost slipped out of track in turn 8. Getting more slippery this time around though.
It might be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets on. We've seen a few people change over.
Well, I guess I'm not going to change to wet tire. I want to try to take the risk there and see how it goes. Whew, definitely slippery around these corners. I had a lockup in turn 1, both P1 and P2 had changed to full wet tires, so it will be very hard to catch up to them, and I'm currently in P3. So what I need to do is to stay in this position until the end of the race.
Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I had another lockup in turn 10, Bottas with full wet tire is getting closer now. It's very hard to drive in this condition now. I slide out of track in turn 15. This is getting worse now.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
In final 2 laps, the gap behind me close to 1.3 seconds now. And Bottas is right behind me.
This is your final lap of the race.
And in the final lap, the sky is starting to clear now. And the wet tire is not effective at this point. Almost lost control in turn 8.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I run wide in turn 12.
Our gap to the car in front is 7.6 seconds.
And in the end, I get the P3 podium. What a race. What a race.
Yes, that's a podium. Excellent drive. The team have worked especially hard this weekend, and this is a fantastic reward.
All I'm saying is that the team are back in the mix this season. That's how good you've done.
Yeah.
You're ending your career on a high just like you wanted. You really couldn't ask for much better. You want one? What's wrong?
Nothing. What? Nothing. I'm fine.
You haven't driven like this in ages. You're out there having a great time. You're raking in the points, but you're doing your moody face.
I'm not doing my moody face. Stop that.
Like this.
Okay. It's Aiden.
What about him?
Well, he's still not right. He's moping around, anxious, apologetic. I think he's struggling.
I thought you were going to ignore him.
Yeah, but he's just a kid. He needs support.
From you?
So, how many races have I got left?
What's this all about, Cass?
Let's say that I've got 3 or 4 months left in F1. What if...
Go on.
Nah, forget it.
No, what?
You laugh at me.
Promise not to.
It just sounds so stupid.
What does?
What if I can...
Oh my God.
What?
You've gone soft, haven't you?
I knew you'd make fun of me.
You want to make the F1 world a better place before you retire. You want to help the team, help Aiden, your own career be damned.
And what if I did?
So Casper Ackerman does have a heart after all. I'll alert the media.
No, look, Zoe, I'm serious. What if I did?
What could you do?
Red Bull have a seat coming up next season. Some say they might even sign him. That is his dream.
And you think you could help?
I honestly don't know.
Alright, that was an intense race. So that's the end of chapter 12. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button to see more. I see you next time. Ciao.